Welcome back. As I said, the Egyptian woman thousands of years ago was a queen, and she is going to remain as a queen in her family, in the society, and she deserves to be dealt with as a queen. Well, to shed more light on the Egyptian woman, but thousands of years ago, how was her position in the society? What are the most important jobs she occupied? Well, we are very much delighted to have with us via phone Dr. Yehya Abdul, our tourism expert and our historian. Thank you very much for being with us, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Naveen. How are you?
Thank you, sir. How was the position of the ancient Egyptian women? And here I'm not only talking about the queens, but the ordinary women. How was she treated by others?
Well, really, women in ancient Egypt, they had a special role. They were very cherished, and respected by men. And we remember how the priests, were advising them, men, how to protect women, feed them, cherish them, take care of the family. And they played different roles, in the field, at home. We remember what they left us, the Egyptian cuisine. They made about 17 types of bread, the cosmetics, they kept the jewelry, the costumes. So women played a vital role in ancient Egypt. I've been to the Egyptian Museum yesterday, and I saw, the dwarf, Seneb, at the ground floor, and his wife was sitting next to him, and she was holding him with both hands affectionately and, effectively, because, he was with special needs.
Yeah.
And this shows, how women take care of their family, and husbands, over 3,000 years ago.
Mr. Abdul, I mean, there was even a very important, or in my humble opinion, a note, or I noticed that even the choice of the names, it was very much significant. I mean, to choose Nefertiti or Nefertari, Nefer, its beauty, and the adjectives, and from this name we deprived, or they deprived, many names like, as I said, Nefertiti, Al-Jamila Atat, or the beauty came, or Nefertari, the beauty of the beauties. How do you see even the care of how to choose a name for a woman, or for a girl, to be accurate?
Yeah, really, they picked, beautiful names, for their wives, like the name of roses, like the name of gems. As you already mentioned, we have Ankhet-Namon, that was, the wife of King Tut, and she ruled with him for 9 years. We have Nefertari, the wife of Ramses II, the most powerful, Pharaoh, and he built here a mortuary next to him in Abu Simbel. And we have, Seknen Ra's wife, Yehya, that supported him throughout the wars against the Hyksos in 1560, the 17th dynasty, and still, I think, with the Egyptian folklore, Wahawi comes from her name.
Yes.
She supported Egypt, in her, contest and struggle, to free the land. Women held leading positions in ancient Egypt. In the fields, they were priestesses at the temples, they were musicians, they were singers, they were chanteuses.
And doctors too. We do have the very first doctor, I think, in humanity on the planet. She was also Egyptian.
Exactly. They were midwives, and we remember Hathor, the cow goddess, that was a goddess, of joy, music, maternity, keeping, infant, healthy. So they were midwives, and for example, we still have the Isis, seed that women use,
This was my coming question, sir, regarding the goddesses or the deities. The gods of the pharaohs, there were not only males, also there were females, and there was, as you said, of course, Isis and others, and they were really symbols of maternity, of giving, of sacrifice, you name it. How do you see this?
Exactly, the Egyptian Trinity, the Isis, Osiris, and Horus. We remember, throughout, when I meet visitors to Egypt, they remind me of the role of Isis, that she rescued, her husband Osiris that has been dismembered into 40 pieces. She brought him back to life. She remarried him, gave birth to Horus, and brought him up to revenge from the evil set. And when this is done, justice and fairness prevailed in ancient Egypt forever. She was worshipped all over Egypt, and even at the Mediterranean basin. When I visited southern Napoli, like in Rome, the city of Pompeii, there was a shrine to Isis. In Rome, in Spain, in France, shows she was not only like a goddess for the Egyptian, but she was, like a regional one as well.
Dr. Yehya Abdul, our tourism counselor and our historian and researcher, this is a very interesting and important topic. We are going to leave you with a promise to see you here in our studio to speak in detail about women in ancient Egypt, because we should be really that proud of our history and the position the Egyptian women occupied long ago. Well, by this we come to the end of this special episode of our program, our breakfast show. You were in the company of my dear colleague Amal Mukhtar and myself, Nermeen Abdurrahman. Tomorrow is another day with another crew. Stay tuned on Nile TV International always for more updates. And for more details, please log on to www.nileinternational.net. Many thanks for watching.